से उसको वापस भेज दिया फिर।
Check. So the opening batters walk out to the center. And this is the second semi-final of the plate division. Lall Sethi, the moment they won the toss, they had no hesitation in batting first. And that's something that has favored all the teams who have batted first. So I definitely say it's an advantage. Teams have relished batting first on this track. It's a very good batting deck. Off late, the pitch has gotten slower, and the mammoth totals have diminished. But it's still a 180 plus pitch, if you ask me. 150 plus certainty. If you don't get to that score, then you're in trouble. And LKS, they have been superb throughout this tournament, especially the bowling. They have been breathing fire, and that man with the ball in his hand, Sanidhya, the skipper, he will be quick, he will be nippy, and he will look to extract every ounce of this deck. We have some contest in our hands, and whichever team wins this competition, they will have a crack at the big trophy. They will be meeting Luthra and Luthra in the finals of the plate division. Remember, Lall Sethi are the defending champions. They've got to prove a point here. LKS, unblemished tournament they've had. Here we go. The umpire announces start of play. First delivery, Sane, they're running in. And on the mark straight away. That was a low full toss. And Couple plays it straight to the fielder, finds the man at covers. So talking about the fields, not much protection on the onside, but there are a lot of men on the offside. It's covered. Two men standing outside the 30-yard circle, our sweeper cover and third man. Good delivery, pacey delivery. Right in the radar, that corridor of uncertainty. Couple not bothering with much. He knows that he needs to see off this initial spell by Sanidhya. The danger looms large. When he's opening the bowling, the hard new ball, he'll make it talk. And the problem you face as a batter is you haven't got much time to react because he's so nippy. That's a good shot. Finds the gap. That's the first of the day, and hopefully for Lall Sethi, many more to come. And it's not easy against the pace of Sanidhya as well. Got into a very good position, not quite at the middle of the bat, but he still found the gap. When the ball is hard and new, that ball will travel. As the ball gets softer and older, the batsman will feel that the outfield has gotten slower as well. Sane, they won't like that much. What is going to be the retort? He strays onto the pads. That's four more back-to-back boundaries. Couple on song here. What a start this is for Lall Sethi. He was watchful initially. Now he's taking on Sanidhya. He's been the most potent bowler in this tournament, if you ask me. And I reckon he's been the quickest as well. And at the moment, Kapil using his pace to good effect. It's coming nicely onto the bat. I told you the pitches as the tournament has progressed has gotten slower. So he will relish the ball really coming onto the bat. He's such a class act, as Kapil. Goes again, this time to the offside, slashes hard. What a shot that is! That is the first maximum of the semi-final. Threw his hands at it. He knew what exactly he was doing. All he had to do was clear the 30-yard circle. He cleared the fence indeed. That's not easy to do, I can tell you that. What helps him is the pace that Sanidhya is offering. Wow, what a start this is. Goes again, this time all along the ground. Will find the field, a slight misfield. No chance of a run. What an eventful start this is. 14 of the first over. That too of Sanidhya. Lall and Sethi are off to a flyer. Start of the second over. LK is shocked at the moment. Oh, that could be a wicket! Almost! Almost a wicket. First ball, Manish driving on the up. Could have been costly. That was a difficult chance because that ball was traveling, but Manish gets lucky. Goes again. Hits it hard this time towards long on. Once again, aerial. Gets a single. Gets off the mark, does Manish. Positive intent initially by Lall Sethi. And why not? They have a long queue of batters waiting. And they are all explosive batters. These two teams are so evenly matched. You know, I was talking about the fact that LKS have to be the most rounded of team in this tournament because they have a potent bowling lineup and they have a solid batting foundation as well. A long list of batters and Lal and Sethi at the other end. They've got really useful cricketers. Oh, that scream through the offside. That's all along the carpet. What a shot through extra cover. Kapil is on absolute fire. He's not inching down. He's taking on the bowlers. And that's the way he likes it. He likes to dominate from the onset. What a shot. Slightly over pitch. And he knew what exactly he was doing with that placement and timing as well. Presenting the straight face of the bat. Losing his shape. Turns it away towards the onside, towards the mid wicket region. Gets Manish back on strike. Now, Lalan Sethi using a different opening combination. The regular captain is not present. So Manish got this opportunity to come up the order. And he's done a fabulous job with both bat and ball. He's had a fantastic tournament. Extra bit of pace, wide signal deflected off the wicketkeeper's gloves. That goes up towards the man standing at gully. Another extra. Is coming back to Lal and Sethi and their players. You know, they've got really useful all rounders. And they are spirited players as well, spirited cricketers. No matter what stage you ask them to do a task, be it bowling, be it batting, they are up for it. They are players with a big heart, and that is one of the reasons why they are the defending champions as well. A dot to finish the over. Lal and Sethi after the second over, they're 21 for no loss. I believe Sanidhya will continue, and he's got a point to prove here. Sanidhya, the skipper, again a very good shot, plays it square. And that ball was once again travelling, but straight to the fielder this time. Excellent fielding. He had to be quick there. The reaction time wasn't much. Kapil has found the sweet spot of the bat more often than not in this innings. And he's just getting warmed up, you'd feel. Advances down the ground, and this time once again towards the extra cover region. Extravagance. Oh, that is a shot of class, pure class. Kapil moves into the 20s and in quick time as well. Look at that strike rate in excess of 200. This is scintillating stuff. And this man is in full flow. He's such a treat to watch. And this is a this is a territory that I'm sure LKS haven't found themselves anywhere down the line in this tournament. He's cleaned him up. What a comeback! That's Saturday for you. I told you he had a point to prove. That was one shot too many. He was looking to heave it away towards the onside, and in the process, Kapil has to depart. That is so unfortunate for Lall Sethi. The bowling team, they will be delighted. He was looking threatening. It was good as it lasted. A great comeback. But he's done his job, you'd have to feel. He's got his team to a flyer. Lal and Sethi, they're 25 for 1. Kerala. So out comes the new batter. Prashant will be facing Sanidhya. And he's got his tail up now, Sanidhya. He's got a wicket. He's tasted blood. He's been expensive. I told you he's got a point to prove. He's got to show the opposition why he has been the best bowler in this tournament throughout the season. And that's the hallmark of a champion. You're down and out, but you never give up. He was expensive. He was leaking runs. And he kept at it. He's bowling those tight lines. He was generating pace. He was bending his back. And he saw the back of Kapil, who was looking solid. He was looking so good. And I believe that wicket came in a very crucial juncture for LKS. A Kapil could have inflicted a lot of damage. Oh, that's been trapped on the pads, but I'm certain it's going down leg. Another pacey delivery. Uh, I reckon it's been given a leg by. A single was taken. So that is the end of the third. Lal and Sethi at 26 for 1. A wicket coming off that over. So Saif will continue. Raghav is the man on strike. The regular skipper plays it straight back to the bowler, no chance of a run. They're pulling things back now, LKS. I beg your pardon, brother. I was referring to them as LKS. I beg your pardon, Saikrishna Associates, rather. The jerseys are pretty similar. It's down the leg side, wide signal by the umpire. And I was talking about the fact that Sai Krishna Associates, they have the most potent bowling lineup in this tournament, and they've got bowlers for all occasions. Not quite of the middle of the bat, but he will get a single. The skipper, one more run added to the total. They've got the set spinners, they've got the faster bowlers, and it's a well-rounded bowling attack, as I told you. This would be some contest. And we've seen after the festivities got over, the scoring pattern has changed. That's straight down the ground. That's a good looking shot, but long on should cut it off, which he does. The scoring clip has gone down after the festival season got over. We were witnessing scores in excess of 200s and 300s regularly, but oh, how did that miss the off stump? Or has it? They're celebrating. I think that's it. The base of off stump. That is another wicket. That is a pinpoint Yorker, and Raga was a bit too late in bringing down his bat. And Lall Sethi have lost two quick wickets now. It's a skipper who walks back. That is so unfortunate. And it's another big fish. The batting mainstay of Lall Sethi, the skipper himself, Raghav, walks back. He goes for just two. And both the opening bowlers, they are amongst the wicket now. They're 29 for 2, Lall Sethi, and in a bit of bother. The new man is out there. Saif will continue. It's a good looking stroke. Just looking to guide it away towards the backward point region. Made good connection as well, but unfortunately enough for him, he found the fielder there, was hit straight to him. Sai Krishna Associates are back in it. The bowlers are, even though they were expensive initially, they stuck to their plans, and that is what it means when we say that not to lose your heart, not to get disheartened as a bowler, because this format is such that the batsmen will keep coming at you, will go after you, especially in the first 6 overs when the field restrictions are in place. when the ball is hard and new and it's really coming onto the bat, they will play their strokes. And chances are that as a bowler, you will falter because you will feel the pressure, you will feel the need to do something different, to change your plans. And what happens when you deviate from your base, because your base is the platform on which your game is based upon, and it's the strong point of your game as well. When you deviate from that, you start you start coming up with an alternative plan which might not always work for you. So the first change in bowling, the medium pacer comes into the attack. That's a good shot. That's in the gap as well. That's stylishly played, almost on one leg. That's four. That's a first boundary. He's announced his arrival in style. Very well controlled. Nicely done towards the onside. He picked the gap to perfection. The onslaught doesn't stop. Coming in at number 4. He's a man for all occasions. They've got a few Lall Sethi in their lineup. Spirited cricketers, as I've mentioned. They can do anything on a cricket field: batting, bowling, fielding, even wicket keeping. If I remember correctly, last season I saw Raju Pramanik. That was in the finals as well, if my memory serves me right. Either was the semi final or the final. Raju bowled 4 important overs, got the wicket of Karthike, and it also keep wickets. That is a stylish stroke, using his feet to good effect against the medium pacer. What a shot that is! That is an outrageous hit for 6 over long off. This is splendid batting. Talk about the confidence of the man. Wow, what a hit. That is why the 16th edition of the Silk Turf Cricket League has been so special. Shot, pulls it away to the onside this time. One bounce into the boundary ropes. That's what pressure does to you as a bowler. You falter, but the batsman didn't on this occasion. He was waiting for it, transfers his weight nicely, puts it away, and there was no chance for the fielders whatsoever. It was right in the gap. Another boundary. Or the bowler saw him coming down the track. He bowls it wide, he bowls it short, but that was away from the trimline. That is a wide. Saikrishna Associates, one thing they've done well is they haven't given away too many extras in this innings. Raju looking to put the pressure back on the bowlers after they pull the strings, this time towards the leg stump. Another wide, back to back wides. Pawan Kumar generally is very tidy, very economical, bowls wicket to wicket, keeps things tight. That's his role in the team, builds the pressure from one end, and even Pawan is feeling the heat because Raju has played some special hits. Takes it on the full, pushes it towards the offside, gets a single, and he will keep strike courtesy that single. Another good over for the batting team. Fifth gone. Lall Sethi, they're 41 for 2. There's one more over of the power plays to be bowled. So another change in bowling. Raju is the man on strike. He's got off to a very good start. He's batting on 12 down the leg side. Good take by the wicketkeeper. Raju losing his balance. The wicketkeeper has done a fine job. It's not easy because all these bowlers, they work up some pace. That is an interesting delivery because that swung away from Raju after pitching some lateral movement. And Raju just pushes it away towards the offside, finds the field that covers, no chance of a run. Fuller in length. Checks a shot. The fielder does well, gets down in time, keeps it down to just a single. The moment Raju hit it, it seemed like it was travelling. The fielder quickly gets around it, keeps it down to just a single in the end. Remember, this is the final over of the power plays. Manish is back on strike. Manish, he he plays his shots, and when he does, it looks good. He's had a great season opening the batting, has given his game a new lease of life. He's enjoying this role, playing as an opener. He's been effective as well. He's really found his mojo, coming out, blasting it in the first six. He's such a vital cog in this team, an important bowler, and I think he was underutilized when he was batting in the middle order. And Lall Sethi, their team management, deciding that he needs to express himself more, so sending him out to open the innings. And he's formed such a formidable opening partnership with Kapil. And also, what paved the way was the absence of the regular skipper Raghav. I believe he was absent for a few games, and that is why it really made the team promote him up the order. It's another good shot, just to find the fielder though. A good shot for no runs. It always frustrates you as a batter. Raju knows this is a final over of the power plays it straight. He's taking full toll of it, of the advantage. A boundary to win the over. Good first six for Lal and Sethi, even though they've lost two early wickets. On Lal and Sethi, 56 for 2. So the power play is done and dusted. Time for some spin. A spinner into the attack. The off spinner. He will bowl straight, will bowl stump to stump, and he will bowl quick. If there is any purchase of this deck, which there is, the spinners are getting help. There was some turn on offer yesterday too. Oh, turn and bounce. Even the wicketkeeper was in trouble. That just bit up. taking the batter and the wicketkeeper by surprise. Waits for it, cuts it away. Now, as I mentioned previously, the ball won't travel as much. The outfield will seem to be slow for the batting team. You'll have to be smart enough as a batter. Look out for the pockets in the ground. Just like that. There was a vacant gap there. And he's worked it away nicely for four. That is smart cricket. Just turning it away. There was nobody whatsoever there. Just using the angle and placing it to perfection. Very well done. Well, this is T20 cricket for you. They've lost 2 wickets. Partnership was the need of the hour. You'd believe that the batters will be feeling the pressure because they've lost 2 wickets within the first 4 overs, but not to be the batters. They know this is a slam bang cricket. You've got to put runs on the board, and they are not backing down from a fight. They are aggressive. A dot to finish the over. That's the end of the seventh, and the batting team Lall Sethi, they're 68 for 2 after the end of that over. So, spinners will be bowling in tandem, slightly shorter in length again. And for the first time in this tournament, I have a feeling that Saikrishna associates and their bowlers are under pressure. Some pressure. This is a situation they haven't faced before. Oh, that's short! And that's been put away! That could be a chance. It's not. It's over his head. He placed it to perfection. There was nobody there. But the bigger fact is that he's cleared the fence as well. That was a very good effort by the fielder who was charging in. For a moment, he thought that he was in action, but not to be that sailed over his head. Good attempt though. Valiant effort. Manish at the moment, he's on song. Well, Lal and Sethi, with this approach, you can be very clear that they definitely have a target in mind, and that is to put a total that is in excess of 200 for sure. That gives you a psychological advantage. It's a straight down the ground. No chance for the bowler. No chance for the fielder. Long off as well. That's 4 more. It's getting even better for Lal and Sethi every single delivery. Manish decides to open his arms. And he's looking solid. Ominous signs these for Sai Krishna associates. And if you are from the Saikrishna Associates camp, you don't want to see that scoreboard. The batters to follow, it's a long queue of hard hitters. They can all score at a very good clip. It's a long batting order. There's more to follow, more explosiveness. And look at that pressure. Look at that pressure. They get a single. It will. It will be. It's not signal, I believe. Or is it signal? It is signal a no ball. It is a no ball above wayside. It will be a free hit. The first free hit of the day. The first free hit of the second semi-final of this plate division, and Raju, the big hitting Raju, will be on strike facing the free hit delivery. He goes straight down the ground. Hasn't connected well. Just a single. Single taken. Gets away with that free hit delivery. The bowler down the leg side. That's unusual to see the wicket keeper making the slightest bit of errors. He did well to cover the line of the ball, gets his body on the line. In the end, to keep it down to just a single. Short arm jab. The, Raju is so quick to read the length. Another single. It was fired down the leg side, brushes his pads. They sneak a single, courtesy leg buys. One more run taken. And that is the end of the over as well. Another good over for the batting team. Eighth gone, and they're 86 for 2. Lall Sethi. So the off spinner is continuing. They've used 6 bowling options so far. Saikrishna Associates. That is an interesting leave by Raju, trusting the bounce and letting it go because the offie he generates some bounce. Look at that. Look at that. That is the true nature of this pitch. Didn't bounce as much as he anticipated. He's bowling well. He's really keeping the batters guessing. And he's kept them on a leash as well. It's not only the turn, he's not the biggest turner of the ball, but the innocuous bounce that he's getting. That makes it very difficult for you as a batter to dispatch him or try to play any big shots against him. That's down the leg side. Another extra. Raju facing the final delivery of the ninth over. This has been a fine over. Goes after it. Slashes at it. Third man does exceptionally well. Keeps it down to just a single. So a tidy over that. The ninth one. Lall Sethi 89 for 2 after the end of that. So two off spinners operating at the moment, and both of them have got unique styles of their own. One is very quick through the air, the other one gives it some air. Distinctive styles. Raju was looking to heave it away, was targeting that deep area towards cow corner. That is an interesting delivery, and that's through. That's through the fielder. That is unfortunate. That is really unfortunate. Manish, his go-to shot today has been that sweep. He gets down in time. The fielder immediately apologizing to the bowler for that fielding lapse. Remember, every single run counts in this format. This is the all important semi final. If you win this one, you will be heading into the finals to have a crack at the trophy. Long off, positions himself underneath that one, and he takes it with relative ease. There is another blow, and a timely one for Saikrishna Associates, because these two were running away with this game. And Manish, handy knock by the opener, comes to an end. So the new batter is Mahinder, who walks out and plays it straight back to the bowler. A successful over for the bowling team at the halfway mark. Lall Sethi, they're 94 for 3, and it should be time for a drinks interval. your fans after the drinks break. Vishal continuing with his off spin. A single taken first up. Mahinder and and Raju Pramanik together. Now he's coming around the wicket. He was looking to pull it away towards the onside, and personally, these two players, it's an absolute delight to watch them together in action because they give their best, they give their 100% as cricketers in all departments of the game. These two players, and that is another good hit. There was protection in the deep, just a single, and I was coming to the fact that I feel these two are underappreciated, not within their ranks, not within the team, but in general in this tournament. You know, when you look at teams as oppositions, that's four. That's a gift, and that will run away. 100 up as well for the team, courtesy that boundary. 100 up in real quick time. This is the 11th over, and they'd be very happy with that effort. Lall and Sethi, yes, they've lost 3 wickets. We're only halfway down there. Coming back to the fact I was talking about, teams are planning when they face certain opposition. They mark out their players, and seldom you'd look at teams planning for Raju and Mahendra, but still they make an impact with both bat and ball just like that. And the complaint I have with that is that these two go unnoticed at times. But if you look at their contributions, 90%, 95% of the times they will contribute in every single game, be with the bat, be with the ball, in the field as well. They're so committed as cricketers. I told you there's somebody who have a very big heart. They never give up attitude. Is something that's well versed within the team as well. Goes big, hits it hard. Long off has some work to do. The skipper, tidy as ever, and quickly releases the ball as well. Throws it to the wicket keeper. Raju is the man on strike. What placement! What placement by Raju! Was on the back foot. Exceptional transfer of weight as well. He was so balanced playing that shot. And more importantly, it was very difficult to place it like that towards the extra cover region in that position and off that length as well. Immaculate stuff. This is unbelievable batting. All ones on the board. Goes through the onside this time. He's picked the length very early, as I suggested. He's so good off the back foot. Four more. He reached the length so quick. Does Raju Pramanik. Another boundary. And the skipper for Saikrishna Associates, he will have to think about a plan, which is at the moment the fifth bowling option. It's been expensive, the fifth and the sixth bowling options. Down the leg side, the bowler feeling the pressure. Takes it on the full, sweeps it well. There's a fielder in the deep who does well. Keeps it down to just a single. It hit hard. It was timed nicely. And Mahinder, he will be facing Samrid now. Plays that so late. Sensible. Gets a single. Raju. He's looked good. He's looked very comfortable ever since he's come out. And look at that initial trigger movement. Slight fumble. Raju didn't take the risk of the second run there. He will keep strike. He won strike. 12th gone. The batting team, they're 119 for 3. Well, I told you about the fact that the skipper will need to think out of the box at this stage. He'll have to try something new because they are running away with the momentum, Lall and Sethi. And what he does is he brings himself on. Well, he is the strike bowler and he wants to make an impact. But the problem is Raju will be on strike. He's looked $1 million out there, Raju. The skipper ready to steam in. You'd believe that he'd be working up some good pace. Oh, how did that miss the stumps? How in the world did that miss the stumps? That went right through him, cut him in half. That's what express pace does. No matter how comfortable you are out there in the middle as a batter, no matter what score you are on, when it comes to you, when it arrives at that pace, you have no reaction time. You're late onto the ball. Good stroke. That sounded nice. There was enough protection for that shot though. Straight to sweeper cover. Mahinder back on strike. There's a sweeper cover in place. There's a man in the deep. There's long off. There's long on. There's a man, third man as well. These are the boundary riders. Third man is fairly fine. Oh, brilliant Yorker. Brilliant Yorker. And Mahendra did well to bring his bat down in time. Sanidhya, the skipper, whenever he's come out to bowl in this tournament, it looked like he might get a wicket every single delivery. You know, it's a batter's game, especially this version of the game. But it's such a joy to watch a bowler working up that pace, beating the bat more often than not. Was very late to react to that one. Very late to react to that one. And Raju, he needs to be sensible here. They need to see off Sanidhya because I'm sure he will reserve his one last over for the death. It's a matter of a couple of deliveries. Sanidhya has come into the attack for wickets. He wants to see blood. Raju works it away towards long on. Pace doesn't worry him. This has been a good one. On strike. Nicely played. Works it away towards gully but finds the fielder. What happened there? There was no backup. There was no need for that throw. The captain wasn't happy one bit. An extra run given away. That's the end of the 13th. A tidy over though. The batting team, Lall Sethi, they won 23 for 3 after the end of the 13th with 7 more to go. So jersey number 7 is bowled well. And it's particularly because of something like that. That delivery you saw just spits up. It's also because of his action. Gets that extra bit of bounce off a good length. Oh, that's fumble. That's a fumble. They're feeling the pressure. It's very evident now. That's pretty much unlike Saikrishna associates. Big game pressure. It's a knockout. This is a semi-final. The captain's still cool as a cucumber. He's got a word of advice for his fielder. Not getting agitated, but a simple word of advice. He's so cool. Remember, Lal and Sethi, they need to put a big total on the board because Sai Krishna Associates, they have a long batting lineup. Nicely done. Well in control. They wanted to push for a second there. Mahendra is quick. Raju didn't want to risk that. Just a single turn as it turns out. Oh, that's a good ball. That is a very good ball. Bowls it flat, bowls it quick. And that extra bit of bounce that will always put you in trouble. So you're mostly undecisive when you're playing him. You don't know if you can go forward or you need to stay back. That bounce will always surprise you. Oh, that was a wild swing. That wasn't too far off the off stump. A dot to finish the over. Another good one. Two back-to-back good overs. 14th gone. 130 for three. Lall and Sethi with six more overs to go. And I think this will be the over where Raju decides that he's had enough. He will look to go downtown. So start of the 15th over, he starts off with a wide. It's away from the tram line. The umpire had no hesitation in opening his arms wide open. Will be short of long off. Just a single. One more run. Well, the camp is agitated that they didn't attempt a second there, but I think that would have been a risky option. There's no point in taking those risks at the moment. Raju goes for it. Finds the man. Fumble. Case of bad bounce. Will remain a single. One more run added to the total. Jersey number 2. Bowling the 15th over. Uses his feet. Takes it on the full. There's a man at deep extra cover. Keeps it down to just 2. Saikrishna associates up. Their field placement has been good. They've worked out the strengths of these batters, but I still think that Raju needs some protection on the onside. Will be short. The fielder does well, quickly gets around it, keeps it down to just 1. So they don't have a sweeper cover, they have a deep extra cover. And they have a man at covers. They have a point fielder to whom the ball went on that occasion. And then they have a third man as well. Interesting field setup. The third man is almost standing at gully position. In fact, he is gully. So if as a batter you can play it fine enough towards the third man direction, you might get a boundary. That will be a wide. We'll have to re-bowl that one. Have a fielder at backward square leg. A fielder in the deep mid wicket. He's very square. Hits it straight. There's no fielder there. Straight down the ground. Long off has some work to do. And neither long off or no long on can get to it. That's four. Well, you can't place a fielder there, can you? NC over with a good hit to the fence with a boundary. 15th con. 140 for 3 Lall Sethi after the end of that one. Gagan coming into the attack at a very interesting phase. Bowling his first, the 15th one. And Mahendra moves to 21 with that hit. His third boundary of this innings. So as many as 7 options used by Saikrishna associates today. And it's the opening bowlers, Sanidhya and Saif, who have been the most economical. And then obviously Nithan has been sensational. He's yet to pick up a wicket. It's uh, it's an unusual day at the office for Nithan with the ball. He's generally so good. So the final 5 overs. Jersey number 99, Samrid, will be bowling the 16th. Looks to use his feet. The bowler plans to bowl it wide. It's away from the tram line. Another extra run given away. Goes big. Goes big. Hasn't got all of it. Chance. He takes it. And a fine knock from Raju. Just 2 runs short of his 50. Comes to an end. Well, he had to go for it. He was inching for a big one. And departs. He wanted to up the ante. It was the right time to do as well. He loves to face spin. Well, the intention was right, but the timing quite wasn't. But a fine knock, a brave knock from Raju comes to an end. 48 of 38 deliveries, laced with 6 boundaries and a maximum. So Samrit picking up his second wicket and out walks Vinay. Now, there's a reason why Lal and Sethi keep Vinay way down the order. He's the assigned finisher. Because of that, he only has one gear when he comes out to bat, and that is the top one. He's adept at hitting those big shots at will. He's got the power, and he's got all the shots in the book as well. Mahendra, meanwhile, he's scraping through. Talk about running between the wickets. Excellent stuff. Mahendra is lightning quick. And Vinay responds well because he was running to the danger end. Never easy for you as a new batter. You just walked out. Coming in for that brace. Once again, good use of the feet. Quite not getting to the pitch of the delivery. This is brilliant running between the wickets. Excellent stuff. Sensational running between the wickets. Another brace. And that's what you've got to do. Make sure you don't play out dot balls. Convert the dots into singles. Convert the singles into doubles. Looks to do something different. That is aerial. The fielder won't get there. Oh, he does! He does! That is a catch of the tournament, is it? Never looked like he would get there, but he just did. That is a magnificent take. Unbelievable scenes here. And there's only one man in the park would have made stuff. This is stunning cricket. Never looked like anybody could have gotten there. The athleticism of Sanidhya, the skipper. Wow. That is stunning. And even Mahendra is stunned because the moment he hit it, he thought that it was safe enough. Well, even as an opposition, you can only admire that catch. And that will put some brakes on the scoring pattern because another new man has walked out to the middle. So two new batters out there. Samrid has picked up another one. After this, after the close of the innings, he can say thank you to his skipper because that wicket belonged to the captain, to the fielder. That is Arjit. Now here's another man who can play the big shots at will. Pushes it away. Gets a single. Off the mark straight away. That is a wonderful over for the bowling team that comes to an end. 16th gone. They're 147 for 5. Lall and Sethi. And now we are down to the business end of this innings. So Gagan into his second over, bowling the 17th. Vinay gets a quick single, works it away towards the offside. Arjit. He's the man on strike now, has just walked out. Or rather, Vinay is the man on strike now. Plays it in the gap. That's what he's known for. 150 up as well for the team with that hit. Gets down on one knee, finds the gap, places it really well. Brilliant placement. He's got the power, he's got the placement as well. He's so sensible. He's almost built for these kind of situations because of the power like that. Never looked like he was trying to hit it too hard. He's just timed it, and the strength of Winnie takes it breezing past that boundary ropes for 6 more runs. He's known to be destructive. His first maximum sweeps again. It's in the gap. The fielder does well. They come back for the second. They will get the second. They will get more. That is run away for four. A case of bad bounce. Unfortunate for the fielding team, but the batters will take it. 5 extra runs. They wanted the second. They get the second. Had they completed the run? No, they hadn't. They hadn't completed the second. 5 runs. This is good stuff. Gagan will feel the pressure, so will the fielders. No backing up there. Gagan coming around the wicket now. Oh, placement. That is a shot of absolute class. He was looking for something else. He shuffles, reacts appropriately to that ball, reaching out to it, and just a push in the end. He knew all he had to do was find the gap. That is 4 more. Are we seeing another 200 plus run chase here? It's very much possible. Just a single. Just a single in the end. And it's always good to get inputs from outside the boundary ropes, but when you're out there in the middle as batters, when you hear multiple calls, you might get confused. So that's not a good thing when you're out in the middle. Getting inputs, getting insights from across the boundary ropes is another thing. But when you're running out there, making your intentions and making your signals clear is another aspect of the game. So 17th gone, Lall and Sethi, they're 168 for 5. They're looking solid, they're looking well placed. But out comes the Maverick, Sanidhya, the skipper. He's got the ball in his hands. He can change the course of the game, and he can change it very quickly. His final over, though, they will be watchful against him. I have a feeling. Vinay needs to be there till the very end. Shot, but straight to the fielder. That was hit nicely. Just a single. Arjit moves to wait. Vinay is the man on strike now. Sanidhya marking his guard. Just marking his run up. Ready to run in. He knows that he needs to leave an impact. He's already picked up an important wicket and a catch. If he gets the wicket of Vinay, that will put a dent in the scoring rate as far as Lal and Sethi are concerned. Just a single on that occasion. Arjit, the man on strike, batting on 8. Oh, he's cleared him up. He's cleared him up. That's what he can do. No room. Straight as an arrow. And he was beaten for sheer pace there. That's the brilliance of Sanidhya. That is why he's such a delight to watch, even in this format of the game. In Lall Sethi, they've lost their 6. They're 170 for 6. And the dangerous Arjit has to depart. That is a big blow. Somebody who can hit it big. He makes his walk back. He was looking good. But unfortunately, today not to be his day with the bat. So a new batter has come out, has been wrapped on the pads. I'm certain height will be an issue there. Take a single. One more run taken, courtesy leg buys. So Vinay will be on strike. Vinay facing Sanidhya. Two more deliveries to go in this over. It has been a good one. Vinay swings it across, gets the inside edge, goes straight to the keeper. It's just a single. Well, probably after this, Saif has got one over, so he'll definitely bowling one. And who'll be bowling the other? That is a question. Is it going to be Samrid? Is it going to be Gagan? Nithan has one as well. So, oh, is that a wicket? Is that a wicket? He's not comfortable. The batter sliding down leg in all probability. That's the end of a splendid over from Sanidhya. Finishes a fine spell as always. 18th gone. Lall Sethi 172 for 6 with 2 more to go. I'm really surprised that Nitin is not given one more over. He's got one more up his sleeve. And it's going to be Samrid bowling the penultimate over. He's been the wrecker in chief. He's picked up 3. I believe Seth will be bowling the penultimate, the final over of this innings rather. Raghav Katyal is at the non-strikers and he's just walked out. And that was my concern. That was my concern because if it's a spinner, Vinay will go after him. And when he does, he gets that result. He gets the umpire to raise both his arms up in the air. Starts the over with a maximum. That's the problem. Vinay is so good against the spinners. Fuller in length. Hits it towards long on. They're coming back for the second. or rather, it was only one man who had ideas for that second run, and he will have to walk back. It's Raghav. One fortunately wanted Vinay to keep strike, and he's run out in the process. Lall and Sethi, they've lost another one. They won't mind that, but what they want at this moment is they want Vinay on strike. And the message for the new batter who walks out to the middle would be clear: to get a single, get to the non-striker's end as quickly as possible. So the new batter is Karanveer. Samrid, meanwhile, picks up another one. He's picked up his fourth wicket of the day. Can he pick up a fifer? That would be special. Upish plays it towards long off. Does well. Karanveer off the mark straight away. That's what they wanted. And now Vinay on strike. 180 runs on the board. Can they get to 200? If Vinay stays out there till the very end, there's a big possibility that he will make it possible because he can hit shots like that. He can clear any boundary row, but this time he hasn't. This time he finds the man who was well positioned, didn't move much. Well, Vinay tried, but very rare does he fail to connect. And that was one of those rare occasions. Well, he didn't get the distance. Well, when he made that connection, it seemed like that ball was traveling, but not to be, was not far enough. And the fielder too was well positioned. That smart captaincy. That's a very good catch as well. And a fifer for Samrit. How often do you see that in a T20 game, a bowler picking up 5 wickets in a spell? And that was particularly the reason why he was asked to bowl the penultimate over as well. Yes, he was dispatched for a 6 first up, but he's come back strongly, and the danger man has departed too. Swing and a miss. Wide signal from the umpire. The question was asked to the square leg umpire, who's unmoved. Well, he has to move because we want to stick together the bails. Two more deliveries to go for Samrit. Can he pick up another one? Checks his shot. Single. Will they come back for the second? They decide against it, and that's a right call as well. One more run taken. Final delivery of the 19th. That's Upish. Gets a single. One more run. A fine over. 19th gone. They're 183 for 8 with one more to go. So Nithan bowling the final over. That's gone straight. Won't reach up to long off. They'll come back for the second, tight, and it's a direct hit. It is a direct hit. A moment of brilliance. I think it's Gagan standing in long off. Had a shy at the stumps, and they picked up another wicket. Lall and Sethi have lost their ninth. Not that they mind it much, but they still got four more deliveries to go. It's essential that you don't get bundled out. Karanveer will be the man on strike. I think it's still a strong total that they've got on the board. Initially when they started out, I made it evident that 180 will be the target, a minimum target they'd have in mind. Once again, a question has been asked to the square leg umpire, who is unmoved. I have a feeling that the batsman had his back foot deep rooted in the crease. This is good bowling from Nithan. First three deliveries have been really good. Will the last three be equally good? They will come back for the second. Slight fumble makes it easier for them as a batting unit. Another couple of runs taken. The score moves to 186. Well, if you can't do it in boundaries, run for your life. Karanveer goes for the big hit. Will he come back for the second? He doesn't. Doesn't. There was no chance for a second there. So, a single it is. Final delivery of this innings 187. It's a very good total, but Saikrishna Associates have a solid batting lineup. So 187 it is after they've played out their 20 overs. Lall and Sethi. This should be an interesting run chase. What a battle this is going to be, the semi final. Either of these teams, they are going to make it to the finals and have a crack at the championship trophy. So the openers of middle. This is going to be some run chase. Two evenly matched teams taking on each other. Brace for impact. We are going to witness some scintillating scenes here. They will fight, both of them, till the very end. And I have a feeling this match will go down to the wire. Gully in place, third man near the boundary ropes. There's a fielder at point, there's a sweeper cover, there's a cover fielder, there's a man standing at mid off, there is long on, there's a fielder at mid wicket, and there's a fielder at square leg as well. Here we go, first delivery, stylishly clipped over the fielder's head and over the boundary ropes as well. What a way to start your innings! I told you this is going to be some run chase. Clears his front foot confidently, sails it over long on. This is such a brilliant start. Very well placed, very well hit. Confidence of a man in form. Drills it straight to that fielder at long off. No chance of a run. What a hit that is! This time through the offside. This is wonderful batting. Amazing stuff. Well, the intent is there. They've come out with some positive cricket and some positive intent, and it's coming off for them. Really well played. Two sixes to begin. Mahendra under immense pressure, and four more is taken. The advertising board as well. That needs some revamp. That was hit so hard. That's pierced through that advertising boundary. Has punched a hole in that hoarding. The sponsors won't be happy, but the Saikrishna camp will be. It's it again. This time there's a fielder there. Fumbles, and surprisingly enough, they don't take a single. That's odd. There was a chance for a single there, but I think these two want to preserve some energy. This is absolute carnage. 20 runs of the first over. They seem to be in a hurry. Wow. The confidence of that man. Brilliant batting. What a first over! 20 runs, chasing a target of 189. They are shocked, Lall Sethi. Who would have thought about this start? They have felt that they would be jittery considering the fact that this is the semi final, the all important semi final, but not to be. Chelsea number 7 showing nerves of steel. Pitches it up, pitches it a bit too full, does Manish. The batsman punches it straight to the man standing in mid off. Looks to play away from his body. Straight to the keeper. That's a good follow up delivery. Swing and a miss. This is a great start for Manish, who played a handy knock with the bat. Away from the off stump. Way too far from the off stump, says the umpire. We'll have to re bowl that one. The bowler. Wide signal. An extra given away. Looks to go after that one as well. The batsman that was way too wide. Another extra given away by Manish. And Saikrishna associates, they have started well. And that's exactly what you want in this format of the game. You want to have positive intent no matter what situation you are in. Yes, sometimes it puts you on the back foot. Well adjusted in the end by the batter. But they look calm and relaxed, both these batters out there. Jersey number 17 is yet to get off the mark, but he seems to be in no hurry because 20 runs were scored in the first over. Oh, he goes straight. Is it that well? Well enough to clear long on 6 more. He too opens his account with a maximum. This is an onslaught on the bowlers. Where are the nerves, Sai Krishna Associates? This is a semi final. It's as if they're having batting practice out there. It's 6 or nothing. Lal and Sethi, they need wickets. They need wickets big time. I was talking about the fact, just after the toss, that teams batting first have enjoyed the conditions. It has been more favorable. If you look at the equation, the statistics throughout this tournament, 95% of the times teams that have batted first have won the games here on this venue. This season, that is the 16th edition of the Silk Turf Cricket League. What a season this has been. A stifled appeal from behind the stumps. The batsman losing his balance, looking to play that drive away from his body, swing and a miss. Breezy start for Sai Krishna Associates with the bat. Bowls it straight. He defends it, pushes it back to the bowler. A dot to finish the over. Second gone. Still a good start for them. They're 29 for no loss after the first two. So immediate change in bowling. Jersey number 8 will be bowling the third over of the innings. And the batter, who's batting on 20 of just 6, he will be on strike. The medium pacer is running in. He's got a task at hand. Starts off with a wide. The wicketkeeper is celebrating. The wicketkeeper is celebrating, but there's no DRS today. There are no cameras at square leg at both ends. Wicketkeeper was very confident. It's that man, Raju Pramanik. Generally dons the wicketkeeper's gloves more often than not. Such a handy cricketer. The bowler again running in. Stylish stroke! Carves it away towards the extra cover region. One bounce into the boundary ropes. Well, as I said, it's boundary or nothing for them. They are not at all interested in singles. Gets in line with the ball. Now, these are proper cricketing shots as well. Very well played. They're not panicking if there are dot deliveries because they know that there is a boundary around the corner every single time. Swings it across. I think that's the first single that they've taken, and they just jog through. They're not wasting their efforts on singles. That is a very interesting approach, and they're taking their sweet time as well. Blocks it, gets behind the line of the ball, just pushes it away towards the offside. Finds the fielder, no chance of a run. Creams it through long off. Another single taken. Well, it's almost like they are reluctant to take the singles because it's hard work for them. At the moment, it seems like there are two kids out there who want to face as many deliveries as they possibly could. They're enjoying the situation. They're enjoying batting out there. Good conditions to bat. Go straight. That could be a chance. A hard chance. But that's gone for 6. That's a flat 6. He was very confident. It didn't move an inch after he hit that stroke. I believe that was Mahendra at long off. He did make an attempt, but that was a far fetched affair. Was never going to make it. 6 more runs. The score quickly moves to 42. This is just the third over that we are into. 189 is the target. Lall and Sethi quickly need to think about this and come up with a plan. Full toss. Drills it to the same man. Once again, they don't take a single. This is surprising. And that's the end of the third. So the batting team, Saikrishna Associates, they're 42 for no loss. after the end of the third over. So Manish will continue. The batsman just uses his wrist. That ball was angled onto his pads. Gets a single. Gets jersey number 7 to face Manish, who has a look around the field. Manish steaming in. What a shot that is! That is just a clip! That has gone all the way. That's 6 more! Well, he seems to be in a real hurry. He's up. He's making a meal of this run chase. Some stylish strokes. And it's all been sixes. What a hit to the fence. Lall and Sethi are absolutely stunned. It seems like they've been hit by a hurricane. Manish again running in. Just a push. The timing was there. Once again, doesn't want to take that single. Doesn't want to sweat it out. Well, that's a different approach, but we are entertained by this approach. That might be 4 more. It's running away, not quite where he intended to hit it. And 50 up in real quick time as well for the team. Gets a thickish inside edge. And the pace of the new bowler takes it past the boundary ropes at fine leg. Another boundary, they will take it any day. On the pads once again. A stifled appeal that was always going to go down leg. Some confusion between the fielders, but as we've already established, they're not keen to run too much out there in the middle. It's only the boundaries that's of interest to them. Looks to chase a wide one at the last moment. He decides against it. Good take by the wicketkeeper Raju. And I believe that's the end of the over. An eventful over comes to an end. Fourth gone, 54 for no loss after the end of that one. So a spinner comes into the attack. What a shot. What a shot. Good shuffle. Gets down on one knee. Premeditated but effective. Four more runs. What a way to welcome a new bowler into the attack. He's done that with a boundary. This is a sensational start. Lall Sethi would be feeling black and blue at the moment. And black and blue is the jersey. And that man continues his merry ways. That's six more. The score moves into the 60s. This is some start. They're toying with the bowlers at the moment. As it's so far away that they know that the fielder will take some time in retrieving the ball. They're having a drinks interval in the middle of the ground. So Vinay will continue. Yeah, we're having a problem with the scorecard today. Oh, that was smoked. Almost took out his partner. Nobody moved except for the man at the non-striker's end. And he had to move to take evasive action. That's four more. Wow, that is a serious cricketing shot. I told you brace for impact. But little did I know that the fielders would be bracing for impact as well. This is a solid start. Is much more than the camp expected. And they are denting the confidence. Nithan, after bowling well, he's got his team to a flyer. And he's raced to 55. I didn't even realize that. Just got the confirmation. Goes again. Straight. Keeps getting bigger and better. That's six more. That's the biggest of them lot. Score moves into the 70s. He moves into the 60s. I think he's got some commitment after this match. He seems to be in a hurry. That is a serious, serious blow. Authoritative stroke once again. They don't know what to do, Lall and Sethi now. Nithin has taken them by storm. Vinay has bowled just four deliveries. He's conceded 20 of those fours. He'll concede more because it keeps getting bigger and better, as I said. There's no stopping Nithin today. The score moves to 80. Wow, what a protection this has been. Vinay is feeling hapless out there. Everybody on this ground is spellbounded. What an over. 26 of 5. 4-6, 4-6-6. Final delivery. Slashes at it and gets a slice of luck as well. NCO with another boundary. 30 runs coming off it. That is unbelievable. End of the fifth. Saikrishna associates. They're running away with the game as it looks so far. They're 84 for no loss. Final power play over. Kapil. He's into the attack. He's bowling his first. Amod almost squared up. Plays it straight into the hands of the fielder. No chance of a run. Kapil has started off well. At the moment, they need wickets. Down the leg side. That might just about run away for four. It does. A boundary. That's not good. Freebies. That's the last thing that they wanted. Five wides. Score moves to 89. I. Huh? Amod goes big. He gets four more. Through the onside. Amod joins in on the party. That's his first boundary. He's got a maximum. Prior to this, they're racing away towards a three-figure mark. The score is into the 90s. There's no respite for any bowler. Amod looks to play that very, very late. He was looking to dab it away towards third man. Almost plays it off the gloves of the wicket keeper. Kapil is a very smart bowler. Changing his pace nicely, keeping the batters guessing. Final delivery. Using the pace of the bowler. The skipper feels it. No chance of a run. A dot to finish the over. A good power play. A brilliant start for Sai Krishna Associates. Sixth gone. They're 93 for no loss. The field is spread out now. The power plays are done and dusted. Will that change the approach of Nithan? That is a question. He's raced to the 70s, 71 of just 20 deliveries. Manish will continue into his third over, and Nithan keeps going. He is like a machine. Talk about the commitment out there. I think it's Mahinder. He's such a live wire in the field. Saved 3 runs, definite 3 runs for his team. Amazing cricketer. That is why I mentioned that he's underappreciated as a player. Was a bit too late on that one. Amod once again wanted to steer it away towards the third man fence. And talking about third man is slightly fine. There's a sweeper cover. There's a man standing at gully. There's a man standing at point. There is a cover fielder. Long off is pushed back towards the boundary ropes. Long on is pushed back towards the boundary ropes. There's a fielder in the deep. And there's a man standing at square leg as well. And nobody at fine leg though. Manish running in to Amod. Amod stays calm, punches it off the back foot, plays it straight to the bowler. Another dot delivery. Steers it away nicely. He's found the gap, but as I've mentioned, the outfield becomes slower after the ball gets old. By the time the captain could get to it, they sneak a single, and Nithan is back on strike courtesy that single. Plays it calmly, waits for the ball to arrive to the bat, and just checks it, pushes it away towards the offside, finds the fielder, no chance of a run. Final delivery of the over coming up. Final delivery of the seventh. What a hit! Just sit there, watch this, and admire the shot. Even if you're the opposition, this is some serious cricket. 100 up as well for Saikrishna Associates with that hit. That's the end of the seventh, and they are coasting along at the moment. They're 101 for no loss. So Kapil to continue. Amod has a look around. Ready to face Kapil. Kapil coming around the wicket. That's a good line. Amod plays it straight back to the bowler. Starts off with the dot. It's nicely played. Slightest bit of fumbles allows the batter to take a single. Now you see Mahinder has come out to keep the wickets, and Raju is out there fielding at point. And you saw Mahinder. He was standing at long on and long off earlier. He's such a live wire in the field. He plays it defensively. Nithan looks to swing it across. Quicker delivery from Kapil straight to the wicket keeper. No connection made. That is a dot delivery. This has been a quiet over. That is a flick shot. Hits it hard. Kapil has been economical. He's pulled things back with this one. Just 2 runs coming off that over. Fine one in the context of the game. Eighth gone. Saikrishna Associates 103 for no loss. So Raju Pramanik into the attack. I believe something's got to happen here. Something does happen. What happens is Nithan keeps at it. He keeps going. Gets another six. Well, this really is a procession now. Moves into the 80s, moves to 85. Look at that strike rate in excess of 300. Have you ever seen an innings like this? This is an innings of a lifetime. And what better scenario than the all important semi final? Raju to continue. Goes again. That is six more. Add to the list. Make that 10 sixes in this innings. Moves into the 90s. Wow. This is some hitting. I told you, no bowler has had a respite today. And it's mainly because of that man who's standing out there in the middle batting on 91. Defends it. Checks his shot at the last moment. Plays it back to the bowler. Through the onside, that will be 4 more. Just helps it along. Nobody there. Moves to 95. Are we going to witness the fastest 100 of this season of the 16th edition of the Silver of Cricket League? What better stage than a semi-final to get to 100? Goes through the onside again. That's 100. Brings up his 100 in style. Wow, what an innings. Take a bow, Nithan. 100 of just 31 deliveries, laced with 8 boundaries and 11 maximums, scoring at a clip in excess of 300. This is some batting. Lall and Sethi are truly hit by a storm here, and that storm is Nithan. Some streaky runs. The fielder has some work to do. It will be a tease, but the ball will pace. That's 4 more. Once again, lucky boundary. But as the old adage goes, fortune favors the brave. Ends the over with 4 runs, ninth gone. They're 129 for no loss. Shoulders drooping down. They tell a story. Kapil is back into the attack. Amod, he's at the best seat in the house. He might have enjoyed this onslaught from his partner. He's been solid. That really can't be given out. He's coming around the wicket, definitely pitched outside leg. Optimistic appeal by the bowling team. Not even at the halfway mark. 129 runs on the board. That will be a wide. Another extra. Just 59 required of 64 deliveries. It's way too comfortable. They've got 10 wickets in hand. Slices at it. Swipes it away towards the deep. Gets a single. This would be an interesting contest. Kapil bowling to Nithan. Nithan has a bludgeoned every single bowler. Kapil has been good. He's been economical. He's been bowling tidy. Just a push. That's very sensible of Nithan. Gets one more run. Still a long list of batters to come. So they are very comfortably placed. It's, uh, it's admirable that among all the bowlers, Kapil has had an economy that is less than 6. Luck. Luck for Amod. Once again, he waits the keeper and runs away towards the fence at fine leg. There's nobody at fine leg. It's another boundary. The score moves to 135. You can feel it from the body language of Lall and Sethi that they've given up. Maybe a couple of wickets can change the course of this game. Generally, they are a team with positive intent. Pushes it straight to the fielder. No chance of a run. That's the end of the 10th over. Yeah, 135 for no loss, and they're looking well on course, the batting team. And it should be time for the final drinks interval of the day. Rings are off the field, and the mandatory change of ends as well. The bowler will be coming from the other end. So jersey number 77 will be bowling. I believe that's Karanveer. Nithan will be on strike. This is the 11th over of this innings. Using his wrist. He's in no hurry whatsoever now. Turns it away, gets Amod back on strike. One more run taken. Amod plays it back to the bowler. That is a good hit. That's a clean stroke. Low full toss. All he had to do was put it away in the gap. That's exactly what he's done there. Another boundary. They're so aware of the field positions. Now Kapil has been the standout bowler in this inning so far. Can he pick up a wicket in this inning so far? Can he pick up a wicket? He is seemed to be the most likely to do so. Kapil coming over the wicket to Amod. What has he got up his sleeves? He's a wily fox, is Kapil. Down the leg side. Amod was looking to free his arms. He was looking for that big swing towards the onside, but not to be. Turns out to be a wide first up. Goes big this time, Amod. Makes good connection. Makes a very good connection, rather. It's gone all the way for six. Well, Amod is having his moment under the sun. That's a clean hit. Clean as a whistle. Six more. They haven't faced any problems so far. These two batters. Just a single on that occasion. One more run. Even Kapil now bearing the brunt of both these batters. Gets down on one knee. There is protection out there in the deep. Only gets a single. One more run added to the total. Goes again. This time it's Amod. That's in the gap. That's four. That's a boundary. Was bowling so well after that. And all of a sudden, The batters deciding to take on Kapil as well. Another boundary. Good comeback. Really good comeback in the block hole. The batsman pushes it straight back to the bowler. Once again, swiping it away towards the onside. The fielder has some work to do. Has that gone for four? I think it has. That's very unlike Lall Sethi. They are so tidy in the field, and look what pressure does to you. नहीं आ रहा स्कोर बहुत प्रॉब्लम है आज ऐप में ना NC over with another boundary, another big one for the batting team. And we're still waiting for the official scorecard. So Karanveer will continue. Well, decent first over. Fires it a New Yorker. He's gone straight. He's gone. That's the straightest six I've seen. I think that's cleared the fence as well. Just about. Just about. Wow, we've seen some great shots today. That's the best of them, Lord, for me. How often do you see a six hit like that? Gets down on one knee. It's it as straight as possible, and the longest one as well. This time all along the ground. It keeps getting better. This man is unstoppable at the moment, is Nithan. Is Nithan is playing the innings of a lifetime here, and it's the all-important semi-final as well. He's rocked the boat of Lall and Sethi. It's against the defending champions as well. Wow, what a sight he is when he is in full flow. Karanveer to continue. Hits it straight. Mahinder gets around it. And even Mahinder can't stop it. If Mahinder can't stop it, nobody can because he's so quick. Did all the right things there. Got to the ball. But that ball was really traveling. That was hammered. This is absolute carnage out there, as I suggested. Karanveer coming around the wicket. Slaps it away. There's a fielder in the deep who keeps it down to just one. One more run taken. Two more deliveries to go. Amod is back on strike. Amod pushes it away. Long off has been pushed forward to mid off. No single taken. That's a dot delivery. Final delivery of the over coming up. No umpire in the world is going to give that out. That's the end of the over, I believe. Another good one for the batting team. Still unaware of what the scorecard looks like. So Manish is back into the attack. Nithan is the man on strike. This has been an innings of a lifetime. A huge shot by the bowler. The umpire is unmoved. That looked close. He was looking to play something fancy there. He was trying something that he hadn't up till that point of time. And I think he's much better off doing the orthodox. The skipper brings himself on. Nitin is a man on strike. There's a slip in place. It's not the best of deliveries to start off with. No ball signal by the umpire. And now that Nitin needs a second invitation, it will be a free hit delivery. Free hit, and he tries something different. He tries to switch it, and he pulls it off. Would you believe it? 6 runs off a switch hit. It's going from bad to worse for Lall Sethi, the defending champions. They're yet to pick up a wicket. Nitin, as I suggested, is playing the innings of a lifetime. It will be another free hit delivery. He will have another crack, another go. Will he opt for another fancy stroke? Nitin doesn't need to because there's a way off the pitch. That's another no ball. He's taken the stance as a left-hander now. Hits it straight. He's activated beast mode for sure. That's 4 more, and that's victory, I reckon. He's done it for his teams. They won this game with 10 wickets in hand, and they won this one on a canter. They are our finalists, and they are going to meet Lucha and Lucha in the finals of the plate division to have a crack at that big trophy. Lall Sethi, the defending champions, would be dejected, but Saikrishna Associates, it was a convincing victory for them in the end.